The dragon, the beast, and the battle for allegiance. Revelation now pulls back the final veil. No longer do we see events only on the earth. Wars, governments, economies, systems collapse. Now we are shown what has always been behind them. This is not a story of politics. This is not a story of technology. This is not a story of fear. This is a story of worship. The war behind the war. John sees a vision unlike any before. A woman clothed with the sun, a child destined to rule, and a dragon, ancient, furious, and relentless. The dragon is named plainly, the ancient serpent called the devil and Satan. He is not symbolic evil. He is intentional rebellion. And he is enraged, not because he is winning, but because he is already lost. Cast down from heaven, he turns his fury toward the earth. And hear this clearly, Satan does not rule the world by force alone. He rules through deception. John sees the beast rise from the sea, power, authority, and spectacle. He sees another rise from the earth, religious persuasion, false signs, and counterfeit holiness. Together they form a trinity of lies, the dragon, the beast, and the false prophet, an unholy imitation of Father, Son, and Spirit. Why? Because Satan has never wanted to destroy worship. He wants to redirect it. The mark, the war for loyalty. The mark of the beast is not introduced as a curiosity. It is introduced as a choice. To buy, to sell, to survive. The world will say, just comply, just adapt, or just go along. But Revelation makes something very clear. This is not about technology. It is not about currency alone. It is about allegiance. Who do you trust when faith costs you comfort? Who do you obey when obedience costs you safety? And who do you worship when survival is on the line? Then John sees Babylon, not merely a city, but a system. A world drunk on luxury, power, immorality, and self-glory. Babylon says, you don't need God. You can have heaven now. Buy more, be more, become your own God. And for a time, it prospers. But in 1 hour, Babylon falls. And the world mourns, not because of sin, but because of loss. They weep over wealth, not wickedness. The cost of faithfulness. As standing apart from the crowd are the faithful, not perfect, not powerful, and not wealthy, but loyal. They do not worship the beast. They do not bow to Babylon, and they do not trade eternity for survival. They overcome by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. And they loved not their lives unto death. The message to the remnant. Revelation is not warning you to be afraid. It is preparing you to be faithful. The greatest battle of the last days will not be fought with weapons. It will be fought in hearts. Between truth and comfort, between obedience and compromise, and between Christ and self-preservation. Revelation is not about the beast. It is about the Lamb. Not about fear, but about worship. And when the world demands allegiance, when deception looks reasonable, and when survival whispers louder than faith, the question will not be, what do you believe? The question will be, who do you worship? And only one throne will remain standing. Amen and amen. Join us again for our last section on Revelations. God bless you.